What's up, y'all? Aaron here.
I'm Macy.
We're gonna do some yoga together, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cool. Let's just get on into it. Today, all we're gonna use is a mat, a block if you have it to sit on. Always encourage a little elevation of the sit bones, and that's pretty much it. Let's do it. You'll pull some flesh back from beneath those sit bones once or twice. Maybe even pull, if you're kneeling, some flesh out from beneath those kneecaps. Wiggle around. You're going to look for the neutral tilt in the pelvis. That means not falling out the back, not falling out the front. Imagine it's a bowl of water. The water stays centered. And then from there, you stack the vertebra up from root to crown. Loop the shoulders a couple times. Bobble the head. Of course, when you're comfortable, you're going to close those eyes. Wiggle the jaw. Nice. Big inhale through the nose, fill it up to the brim. Out the mouth, you're letting it go. Again, filling up to the nose, filling up with energy all the way to the brim. Letting everything be out the mouth, let it go. One more, filling up with your potential all the way to the brim. Finding that in the moment as you let it go. Seal those lips. Breathe in and out the nose. Now the remainder of class. Nice, smooth, even cadence with the breath. A little constriction, the base of the throat, some hollow, some oceanic sound comes from that constriction, right? Because there's some friction that builds from it. There's some heat there as well, right? Those are tools to cleanse the body, tools to focus the mind. And being present for the duration of this practice. It's harder than touching your toes. Let's work at that. All right, just two more here in stillness. Nice, so one more inhale. Another smooth, deep exhale. Just gonna let the eyes blink a couple times, adjusting softly to the light. If you're sitting on a brick, go ahead, take it out from behind you, place it off to the side of the mat. Then from here, just spread those fingers wide at the top of the mat. Step one foot back, then the other, and then just walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat, grabbing opposite elbows or letting the fingertips drape on the ground. It's a ragdoll forward fold for a moment here. You can shake the head, yes, no, and maybe. Let the weight of the torso open up the backs of the legs, open up the lower spine. If you'd like, you can play with how the weight falls on the soles of the feet, lifting all 10 toes, spreading them, placing them back down on the earth. The bones of the feet open as you push down through the heels. As you push down through the big toe ball mound where the big toe hits the foot. Push down the pinky toe ball mound where pinky toe hits the foot. One more moment here, and inhale. And exhale. Let your hands touch the earth if they're not there. Put the right fingertips right beneath the face. Bending that right knee, slowly straightening that left leg, and taking your left arm up towards the ceiling. Eventually, if it's comfortable on the neck, your head swivels. You look for that left thumb. Now push down through the inner edge of the right foot more. Feel the right leg get stronger. Pull the belly to the spine. And then try to turn your belly button up to your thumb. Take one more big inhale, reaching. Exhale, swim that left hand forward to the earth, replacing the right. Bending that left knee, straightening the right arm. You'll reach up. You'll notice right away. It's a different experience on this side. Now push in through the inner edge of the left foot. That's the bent knee. Pull the navel in, turn it to the ceiling, and then make sure that that right leg is strong. And make sure that you are still breathing. Maybe close the right eye. Look for the right thumb in the left eye. One more big inhale. And then swim that right hand forward to meet the left. Take a nice big inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Then exhale, just walk yourself out to the high plank atop of a push-up. Spread those fingers, spread those toes. Look back at your legs and see tone in the quadriceps. Imagine, or actually make it happen. Your quadriceps lift the bones of the thigh. The thigh bones push into the hamstrings, and the hamstrings lift towards the ceiling. Keep that energy in the legs. Push the hands down so your shoulders spread wider. Keep that energy in the upper body, and then turn the crease of the elbows forward. Micro bend the elbows, but keep the shoulders spreading wider. Keep the legs reaching higher. Shift forward 2 inches. Take a big inhale. Exhale, slow motion all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Hands alongside the shoulders. Push the toenails down. Inhale, peel the heart up, and then float your hands. Feel your back body tone. Breathing here. Pull the navel to the spine. One more inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release the torso down. Tuck the toes. Lift the kneecaps. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, your first dog pose. Pedal the heels. Wiggle the hips. Walk it out in this dog pose. Yeah, maybe shift the heels from right to left a couple times. Maybe it feels good for you taking a leg to the sky, shaking out a hip socket, breathing into those hamstrings, those calf muscles. 2 more breaths. Think about the tone, the navel to the spine. Think about the length, reaching hips to sky. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, you look forward. Exhale, step to top of mat, feet hip width orbit, toes to touch. Half lift, that's the inhale. Exhale, fold you in. Stay in the fold here. Bend those knees deeply. Wrap your hands around the backs of your ankles. Try to get your forearms to wrap around the backs of your calves, like your elbows would fit the backs of your knee joint. Bend those knees deeply. Pull your torso as close to or as deep into the thighs as you can. Drop your head heavy. Keep your rib cage as tight to the thighs as it already is. Keep the neck long and soft. Slowly push in through the heels, pull in through the navel, and potentially work those legs a little straighter. Breathe. One more inhale. 1 more exhale. Keep the deep bend in the knees. Inhale, hands to the shins, reach the crown forward, long in the spine. And exhale, lay the torso back onto those thigh bones. Take the right arm behind your right leg. Catch the front of your left shin. The left arm behind the left leg. Catch the front of the right shin again. Maybe walking those hands all the way down to the fronts of the ankles. Pull your torso into your thigh. Imagine your knees would fit into your armpits. Drape the head heavy. Work the legs a little straighter. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Stay on the exhale. Left arm just as it is. Left leg just as it is. Maybe even bend the left knee a little deeper. Take that right arm up. Reach it up to the sky in a twist and straighten the right leg. Push your outer right shin into your left fingers. Push your outer left knee into your left bicep. Look for that right thumb. Pull the belly in. 1 more inhale. Exhale, right hand slides back beneath the right leg, the right knee bends. Grab the front of that left shin as you straighten the left leg. Take that left arm up, right? We've been here. It's just a little deeper. Push the left shin into the right fingertips. Push the right leg into the right bicep. Pull the belly in. Take 1 more big inhale. Exhale, 2 hands find the earth. Take that inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, step your left foot back, drop the knee down. Take a low lunge. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, dig that right heel into the mat. I like to take my left hand to my pelvis, even 2 hands, check for symmetry, and then push down through the top of that left foot. Try to get the sickling out of the ankle there. It's a difficult one for me. And then reach those arms back up. As the right hamstrings work and the right heel drags backwards, the left knee pulls towards the right heel. They scissor to the midline. You look to the ceiling. 1 more big inhale. Then exhale, put that left hand on the ground, tuck the left toes, lift the left kneecap, press back. It's like plank in the left leg. Eye of left elbow points towards the front of the mat. Your right arm reaches up. Simple twist. Pull the belly in. Breathe here. Challenge A. Keep your eyes on your right thumb. Want more stability? Put your eyes on the ground. It's a choice. I want you to turn your right foot towards the right edge of your mat. Toe heel it back till it points straight away from the right hip. Roll pinky toe side edge of left foot and then pause. Can you stare at your right thumb and gracefully step your right foot to meet your left? It is side plank. If you want some stability, you drop the bottom knee for support. If you feel strong and stable here, spread the toes, reach through the feet, close the right eye, and stare at your right thumb with the left eye. Breathe. One more nice big inhale. Exhale. Find yourself in plank. Hold it on the inhale. Exhale your first chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale here, reach the hip bones higher. Exhale here, step your left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee. Again, as we come to low lunge, I'll almost always come to my hip bones first. I'll check for symmetry. And usually what we feel like is symmetrical is often far from it, right? So you give yourself some measurements. You drag that front heel back. Hamstrings work. You pull the right heel, right knee towards the left heel. You feel some deeper stretch in the front of the right hip. And then those arms go up. Try to push the right pinky toe down without swiveling the ankle. Lift from the side ribs. Lift through the fingertips. One more nice big inhale, reaching. Exhale, your hands hit the earth. Step to the top of the mat, half lift, inhale. Exhale, folds you in. Bend those knees. You're finding chair pose. Inhale. Then exhale, stand up, release those arms. Close the eyes, take a moment. Just feel yourself, right? Might feel a little warmer. Might notice the heart rate has risen a bit. You can slow that down by controlling your breath. The breath's a superpower. Use it. Control the mind, control the nervous system. Those feet are the width of the hips. Your eyes blink black open. Back into the fray, my friends. Inhale is chair. You sit low. Exhale, that's your forward fold. Inhale long in the spine. With this exhale, step your right foot back and drop your right knee. Again, you can check the pelvis symmetry. Top of the right foot down, left heel heavy. We've been here. Pull the navel in, scissor hug the legs. Reach the arms up. Loop the shoulders. The neck is long. Pinkies roll in. One more big inhale. Exhale, put that right hand down, tuck the right toes, lift the right kneecap, plank in the right side, turn the eye of the right elbow forward, take your left arm, reach it above your face. You're in a simple twist, the legs are active. It's a great place to stay. I didn't say it first side, but you could just stay here, right? Enjoy. If you're looking to move further, point the left toes to the left side of the mat. Toe heel the foot away from the hip, directly away in front of that hip. Roll to pinky toe side edge of back foot. Pause here. I know you know where you're going. Look at your top thumb. Glue your eyes there. And with the eyes on the sky, step. Side plank, boom, bobble, wiggle, and know you can drop the right knee for support, but challenge yourself, close the left eye, look for that left thumb in the right eye, 2 breaths. One more nice big inhale. Exhale is the plank posture, you hold it on inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. One more nice big inhale. And it's on the exhale that you step your right foot forward and you drop your left knee. Untuck the back toes, symmetry in the pelvis. The arms reach up. Scissor hug the legs to the midline. Pull the navel in. Soft sides of neck, long through those shoulders. Take one more big inhale, reach up. Exhale, plants the palms down. You step up, inhale. Exhale, you fold it in. Bend those knees back for chair pose. Exhale, stand up, release those arms. Take a breath. Out the mouth, let it go. One more. Let it go. Nice, the eyes blink open. If they were closed, step back a little from the front of the mat if you'd like. Spread out the left toes. Push down through the heel, through the ball now, through the pinky toe on that left foot. Then take the right ankle. Lift your right foot. Floint the right ankle so the top of the line of the leg is long. It's not here at 90 for this one. We're doing it with a long top of the foot, top of the ankle, but the toes pull back. You should feel your outer right calf muscle working. Push these body parts together, ankle into thigh, and then scoop that left hip bone down and back. Push down through the inner left heel, and then sit into what's like one-legged chair. You're looking to stretch that outer right hip. Some of you might bring fingertips, chin, elbow, knee, elbow, ankle, right? But then think about the spine here. Reach those hip bones down and back further, and take the arms to frame the ears, and think about a nice long crescendo, a nice long arch through the spine. I don't sit as low when I find that arch. Push your right ankle into your left thigh. Scoop your left hip bone down and back. And breathe here for 2. One more inhale. As you exhale, push your right ankle into your left thigh to stand up with control. And hokey pokey, right? One foot, shake it out, the other foot, let it go. Easy side theoretically, the harder side for me in reality. We're gonna bend the knees a little bit, push down through all 4 corners of that right foot. And again, floint, so point the left foot, then pull the toes back. Take that ankle on top of the right knee or the right thigh bone. Notice how my right hip bone scoots out to the right. It might be similar for yours. Scoop that right hip bone down and back. And then slowly sit into those legs. Again, you want the hip, the knee, and the ankle in one line. Hard for me on this side. Maybe this is your easier side. Sit into it. Breathe into that outer left hip. Once you find some depth, we'll extend the arms to frame the ears, right? Breathe here. Think long spine. Think strong legs. Suck that right hip bone back into its socket. Breathe into the outer left hip. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, push in to stand up with control. And then shake it out, let it go. Feet at the top of the mat. You choose hips width or big toes to touch. Spread the toes, grip the ground, lift the musculature of the legs, tight to bone. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, half left, lift, squeeze the legs. Exhale, plant the palms, step to plank. A nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Spread those fingers, spread those toes. And don't worry about straightening the legs here, right? If it happens, it happens. More concerned or more consideration for lengthening out the spine. Doing your best there, right? Breathe into it. Imagine you have a tail. And you do, it's your tailbone. And reach it towards the base of your skull. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, right foot steps between hands. High crescent lunge. We'll bring the hands to the hips for a moment. Search for symmetry. Those 2 little bumps in the back of the pelvis. Push through the left heel till the left glutes work. Drag the right heel backwards till the right hamstrings work. Then pull the belly to the spine and reach your arms out of that solid foundation. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, take that right arm back, the left arm forward. I want you to look for your right thumb, and if you see it in your right eye, close the right eye and look for it in your left. Challenge your balance by shifting the gaze for 2. Reach a little further back, arms still parallel to earth. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, look forward. Watch as the left elbow crosses over the right thigh. Catch the top of that thigh. Bring your right hand to your left. Notice your thumbs are probably ending up in that right armpit. So drag the right heel backwards. Push through the left heel. The legs stay stock still. The left glute strong. Right hand presses into left. And you work your thumbs towards your sternum. Want to challenge the balance? It's eyes to the ceiling. 2 more breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale, look down in front of that right foot. Plant your palms around that right foot. Then shift the weight back. Bend into the left knee. Spring into standing splits. Standing splits is a relative term, right? My leg comes pretty close to parallel to the earth, that left leg. Some of you might go a little further. Option to grab the right ankle with the right hand. Pull the torso deeper. Pull the outer right hip towards the back of your mat, the outer left hip towards the earth, but reach through the big toe on that left leg. Breathe into this. 1 more nice big inhale. 2 hands to earth as that right knee bends. Bring your left knee behind your right knee and tap the earth with those left toes. Inhale, reach back up. Standing splits. Exhale, bend, and we'll call that a little Shiva squat. Yeah. Again, inhale, reach up, push through the right heel. Exhale, bend in. Once more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, steps the left foot to the back of the mat, pyramid pose. About 3 feet between the feet, lengthwise. Hips width with the heels. Fingertips to earth, maybe shin, maybe bricks. And then drag the right heel backwards. Think the inner right hip bone pulling towards the wall behind you. Lengthen the spine as best you can with an inhale. Nice. Exhale, drape the torso in. If you have the space, you're kissing the right shin bone. Head heavy. Nice. Exhales deep. Shake the head, yes, no. Lift the quadriceps. 1 more inhale. Exhale, tone the belly. Inhale, halfway lift. That means rise till you find a natural curve in your spine. Exhale, hold those hip bones. With an inhale, rise all the way up. I want you to take your right hand and hold your right hip. I want you to pull your right hip crease towards the wall behind you or the back of your mat. Take your left arm, spin the palm towards your face, and reach as long as you can through that left side. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, navel to spine, left hand either right to the big toe of the right foot, right on top of the right foot, or maybe to the pinky toe side edge of that right foot. Bricks are useful tools. Push the right hip bone towards the back of your mat, push your left hand into the ground, and then reach your right arm to the sky. Look for the right thumb. 2 breaths. I lied. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, shuffle to plank. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Nice, my friends. Left leg goes high. That's a big step between the hands. Come with the hands to the hips as you find your high lunge here. Pause. Level the pelvis. Right, square it off. Push through the inner right heel to the right glutes. Take tone. Drag the left heel backwards. These hamstrings take tone. Find that symmetry. Find that stability. And inhale, reach the arms up. Don't lose that stability, right? Keep your mind in the lower body. The upper body will do its thing. 1 more big inhale, reaching. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Open that twist. Remember, challenge yourself. Close the left eye. look for the back thumb in the right eye. But as you do so, engage those right glutes. Push back through the inner edge of the right heel and breathe. Lean a little for the wall behind you. Nice. One more inhale. Exhale, tones the belly. Look forward. Hook the right elbow just outside that left thigh. Left hand finds the right. Now move into the right leg. Keep it active. And press the left hand into the right. Working thumbs towards sternum. Option to stare at the ceiling. 2, 3. Some breaths. Use the exhales to deepen the twist without compromising the stability of those legs. One more big inhale. Exhale, your hands frame that left foot and shift the weight back in that left leg a little. And then use the spring of that right heel and find yourself in standing splits. Coming into this one again, right? Pull the outer left hip towards the back of the mat, the outer right hip towards the earth. And then maybe grab left ankle, grabbing around the Achilles with the left hand, pulling the torso deeper. Breathe into that. Exhales to the navel till the navel hits the spine. Shake the head, yes, no, maybe. Let the neck go here. One more nice big inhale. Let's put the hands on the ground. Exhale, bend the left knee, right knee fits behind the left. You tap the toes off to the left. And inhale, push through the left heel, reach up. Couple more, exhale, bend it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend it. We got 2 more. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bend it. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, step back for pyramid pose, Parshvottanasana. Remember, feet are hips width. Back heel 45. The legs are strong and straight. You take an inhale, maybe come up to the shins, maybe fingertips to bricks. Think longer in the spine. Then exhale, let that torso drape in. The legs are in asymmetry, but you can still find symmetry in the pelvis. Let the belly pull in deeper. Let the head fall heavier. You should feel your left hamstrings. Especially if you biked a bunch of hills yesterday like we did. It's an interesting call. Two more. Suck that left heel towards the wall behind you. Suck that inner left hip towards the wall behind you. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine, natural curve. Exhale, hold the hip bones. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take a moment here, right? Hold on to that left hip, lift the left quadriceps. If you want to shorten the stance up just a tad, you can reach the right arm to frame the ear. Pull the left hip bone towards the wall behind you, cheating in the pelvis a little bit. A big inhale. Exhale pulls the belly in. Maybe you frame the big toe with the right hand. Maybe you put your hand on your foot. Maybe use the breaker. Maybe frame the pinky toe with that right hand. Pull the left hip for the wall behind you. Pull the inner left groin to the wall behind you. Reach that left arm up and smile at the thumb. 3 breaths. Exhale to a point, navel pulls in, plant those palms, shuffle yourself back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, take an exhale, inhale, bends the knees, exhale, you hit all 4s. Take a brick, if you've got it. You can imagine it's there if you don't. Place it between the heel and the glute on that right leg. Right, squeezing the right heel to the left glute. That's the crucial part. The brick makes it more palpable, but if you don't have a brick, just squeeze your right heel to your right hip bone. Option A is to keep your hands on the earth and just knit the ribs in. Option B is to take your left hand and hold your rib cage in. Kick that right heel to the ceiling. Swing your right knee as far to the right as you can, and draw knee to elbow. Do it a couple more times. Out, around, and down. One more to the sky. Out, around, and down. A reverse. Pull knee to elbow. Then out to the side. Then around to the ceiling. And back down twice more. Big circles. Try to keep the hips neutral. Try to just make it be a ball and socket motion. Once you've done it 3 each direction, pause. Either remove the brick, take a moment, straighten the right leg, push back through the right heel, and just stretch that right calf and right hamstring out for just a second. And then switch sides. The right knee comes back down. You move that brick. You place it between heel and glute on the left side. Remember, you can just imagine the bricks there. Just squeeze it in. Spread the fingers. Maybe the right hand holds the rib cage. Maybe the right hand's on the ground. Screw the left elbow in. Tone the low belly. Kick that left heel. Swing the knee out. Draw around. Twice more. Up. Out. Around. Again. Up. Out. And around. Reverse. Elbow. Out. Around. Down. Elbow. Out. Around. Down. Last one. Up. Out. Around. Down. On all fours. Go ahead and remove the brick, whether it's imaginary or not. And from here, just swing your right foot outside your right hand. Open that right foot off the mat at 45 degrees. All right, take your left hand, maybe even off the mat. Spin the fingers off to the left so the eye of elbow comes forward, and grab your left shoulder blade. And pull your left shoulder forward into the chest. Reach that right arm back. Stay here if it's nice and gives you a good stretch to the front of the hip. Or point the left toes, bend the left knee, catch pinky toe, side edge of left foot. And for a breath or two, just kick into your hand. Spread your sternum more and breathe. If your head lays back, it lays back in line with the sternum, congruency through the spine. If you're looking for more in the back leg, come out of the lunge until your inner heel cups your outer glute on the left leg, and then sink back into lunge without losing that connection. Drag the right heel backwards. Pull the belly in and up. Lift the sternum for 2. For 1. Exhale softly, let that back foot go. All fours. Circle the hips clockwise. Circle the hips counterclockwise. Lean your weight onto that right shin. Swing your left foot outside your left hand again. Open that foot up just right away at 45 degrees. The right hand as well goes off 45. Eye of elbow forward, grab the right shoulder. If you need to, shuffle the right knee back a little bit to find the stretch, and then pull the chest, reach the arm. It's a nice place to be. Enjoy it. Breathe into it. If you went further and it's appropriate on this side, point the right toes, bend the back knee, catch the pinky toe edge, and then kick, 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 kick. Breathe into that opening across the sternum. Stay here or push out of the lunge till hip and heel have come together. Gluing them together, sink back into lunge. They do not separate if you take that variation. Pull the belly in and up. Draw long, deep breaths for 2. For 1. Stay for that exhale, and softly release. Swing yourself back to all fours. Circle those hips around clockwise, counterclockwise. Tuck those toes, hips back to sky, downward facing dog. Really nicely done. Spread the fingers wider than ever before. Turn the eyes, the creases, right? You can see the elbows forward. And then push through those palms. Reaching the tailbone. Couple breaths. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Land at the top of the mat with those feet. Take a nice big inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, folds you a little deeper. Grab opposite elbows. Check back in. When we did this at the very beginning of class, it should feel, well, significantly different right about now. Draw the knee a little deeper as you exhale. And as you lean forward into the fold, push down through those inner heels. One more inhale. One more exhale. Nicely done. Release those hands to the earth. Bend the knees deeply. Drop the chin. Pull the belly in. And roll your spine up. Vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Feel the stretch. Move through the back. Eventually loop those shoulders up, back, and down. And find yourself standing upright. Catch a moment. Just notice how you feel. I encourage you to close the eyes. Really scan the inside. One more inhale. One more exhale. Let those eyes blink. Adjusting softly to the light. Nicely done, my friends. Go ahead and just sit down. Do one last little hip opener here. And we're going to take a nap together. So, here we go. Bend both knees. Place the feet on the ground like you're taking bridge pose. Now, we'll start with the left leg. Just grab your left heel with your right hand. We'll do 2 more hip openers, maybe. See how it goes. And from here, just lay down. Lift your gaze, lift your chest up like I am here, and confirm that you have placed the left knee on the ground and that your left shin bone is perfectly perpendicular to the ground. Finding that action, right? You're here, you're like, okay, nailed it. You're going to push your right hand into your left heel and drive it into earth. And then from there, lay the head back down and reach your right heel towards the front of your mat, attempting to ground the length of your right leg while you keep your left knee on the earth. And while you not only keep it on earth, but drive the knee into the earth with the pressure of that right hand on the left heel. Breathe into this. Engage those right quadriceps. Reach through the right leg. Take 3 more breaths. One more exhale, tone that low belly. And release the left leg. I lied to you. You actually release it, so I shake it out, let it go. And place that left foot on the ground right away. It's the easy side. Bend the right knee, grab the right heel, and from here, right, you roll on to that right side until that right knee is on the ground. You confirm that the right chin is perfectly perpendicular to the floor. You hold it there. You drive the heel in with both hands. You lay your head back and you extend that left leg like you mean for even the back of the left thigh, the hamstrings on the left leg to touch earth while your right knee stays driving into earth. Stronger in the legs, deeper in the exhales for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale to a point, navel pulls to the spine. And then softly, slowly Release that right leg, shake it out, wiggle it out. No. We'll just do one more soft one. Take the feet to the width of your mat. Okay. And then let your knees fall off towards the left. And as you do so, you can take your right hand and feel the front of your right thigh and confirm that this is a nice congruent line, right? Through the side body, through that right knee. Then take your left ankle, place it on top of your right knee, dragging the flesh of that right thigh forward towards the front of your mat. A fist in the left hand, the right arm spins so the palm faces earth. Reach the right arm above you as far as you can. If you run out of room, lift your head, bend your right elbow, place the elbow behind the head. Then driving this left arm in, you're attempting to turn your belly button from left to right. Reaching the length from that right knee, through the right inner groin, through the right elbow or fingertip, feeling it grow as the ribs tone on the exhales. Super nice posture for low back relief because it's opening the psoas, runs through the front of the hip and attaches deep in the lower back. Just another moment here. One more. Tone the belly. Left ankle falls back to ground. Toe heel that right foot back up so the knee comes to sky. You let the knees fall off to the right this time. You can reach down with the left hand, confirm this line through the hip, through the knee. Then the right ankle goes on top of the left thigh, dragging that thigh towards the front of the room. Fist with the right hand, driving the elbow in. You're turning your belly button from right to left. Right arm, left arm spins. You're reaching towards the wall above you, but if you hit it, bend the elbow. Place your head back in the crux of that and breathe here. Couple more. Again, this is a beautiful posture to do. If you spend time in a desk at all, before you go to bed, just a few breaths here, just getting a little relief through the spine. Base of your next exhale, softly release that right ankle. Toe heel your left foot back onto the mat. And centering those hips, pull the knees in towards the chest, wrap your arms around, forehead to knees, you squeeze tight, take a big inhale. Sip a little more air. Hold it. Hold it. A little more. When you're ready, exhale, breath and body. Shake the legs out long. Work the shoulder blades together. Right, tuck the tail under. The feet flop open. The palms turn to sky. Of course, if there's any last little actions, any fidgets, any motions that you need to take, make yourself comfortable here on the floor, you take them. Eventually, the control of the breath dissipates. The body finds stillness. The autonomic nervous system takes full control. Nothing to do. Nowhere to be. Simply breathing. Simply being. For this moment in time. Slowly deepen the breath again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the motion the breath puts in the body. And when you're ready, add to it by rustling the toes, running the thumbs along the fingertips. Let that build, right? Roll through wrists and through ankles, some creaks and pops, embrace them as they come. And when you're ready, let the arms reach overhead like a good morning stretch. Your own time, pull those knees in towards the chest again, and then just roll off to your favorite side. Catch a moment there. A heartbeat. And then push the earth away with that top hand. And bring yourself full circle, finding a seat like you started. Pulling the flesh back from those hip bones again, looping those shoulders, stacking the spine out. Closing the eyes again. Scan the body. Take a little internal after picture. Embrace the arco of your efforts. Thumb pads pull to third eye. Head bows below the heart. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for your time, for your efforts, for your dedication to yourself and to your practice. And know that by doing this work, well, not only do you get stronger, more flexible, and better at the physical activities you enjoy, but also your mind becomes calmer. You're more apt to deal with the stresses of the world in a cool and collected way, in a way that makes you a better person to be around. So thank you for your efforts. Have an awesome day.